Hey friends, it's nice to see you. Today we are going to be making some math equations. So to do this, you're going to need something to write with. Paper and then markers or a pencil, just something to write with and write on, okay? Here's what I'm going to have you do. I'm going to show you some dots, and we are going to be making some equations with the dots on the 10 frame, okay? Let me show you an example of what I mean. Here's a 10 frame, and it has 3 dots. Do you notice anything about where the dots are? You might see that there are 2 on the top and 1 on the bottom. That might be a way that we can make an equation. Let me show you what I mean. I could think there's 2 here and 1 here, and I can make an addition sentence. I could go 2 plus 1 on the bottom is equal to 3. Nice. Can you think of another way we could have circled these dots? That wasn't the only way we could have done it. Maybe you see that there's 2 here and 1 here. That would make the same equation. 2 plus 1 equals 3 altogether. Nice. Maybe you can find even more ways. Let's try another one. All right, friends, I have 9 dots here. Do you see a way that we could circle 2 groups of dots to make an equation? Well, I see top and bottom dots, so I'm going to circle them that way. 5 on top and 4 on bottom. Did you see that way? So we can make an addition sentence like this. We could say 5 plus 4 equals how many dots altogether? 9. 5 plus 4 equals 9. We could also flip-flop it. We could write the 4 first, the 4 on the bottom, plus the 5 on the top equals 9. So we wrote the number on the bottom first instead of the top, and that works too. Can you see a different way that we could circle these dots? Instead of top and bottom, let's check this way out. What if we did all of these dots together and then this dot over by itself? This would be 8 dots plus the 1 more by itself equals 9. You know, we could also flip-flop this. We could write the 1 first instead of the 8. We could say this 1 dot plus these 8 dots is equal to all 9 dots. Can you find another way that we could circle these dots? You can pause the video and try to circle them and draw them on your own and write an equation. Let's try another one though. All right, this is the number 10. All of the dots are filled. Can you see some ways that we can circle these dots? Make 2 circles to group these dots different ways? Well, we can still do top and bottom. The top and the bottom. That would be 5 dots plus 5 dots on the bottom equals all 10. Can you see another way we could circle these dots? A different way than we just did, instead of just top and bottom? What if we did something like this? 4 here, and 6 there. Let's write that equation. 4 dots plus 6 dots equals all 10. We could also flip-flop them, right? We could write the 6 first instead of the 4. So 6 plus 4 equals 10. Let's write that. 6 plus these 4 dots equals 10 still. We just wrote that number first instead of that one. Good job, friends. I bet there's even more ways we can circle these dots to make 2 groups. Do you see a way? Let's see. What if we did these 3 and all the rest? I'm going to erase these to make more room. So we have 3 dots here, plus, how many were circled in the rest? That's right, 7. 3 plus 7 equals all 10. And of course, we can flip-flop them. So we could write the 7 dots first in our equation, plus these 3, and make 10. Awesome. Remember, pause the video if I go too fast so you can write the equations too, okay? Do you see Onyx over there? She's resting on the blanket. Okay. All right, friends. I think you are ready for a challenge. All right. You should see 5 dots here, right? Okay. I see 3 red and 2 blue. Now, we could write an equation just like we had before. 3 red dots and 2 blue dots. Let's write that. 3 plus 2 equals 5. But we can also flip-flop them, right? So we can have the 2 blue dots go first in our equation, plus the 3 red dots, and those are also equal to 5. But I said, are you ready for a challenge, right? Could we make a subtraction sentence? Well, we know that there are 5 dots, so let's write that first. 5 dots all together. I'm actually going to write this in black. 5 dots all together. And we're going to take some away. Do you want to take away the 3 red or the 2 blue? You can decide. I'm going to take away the 3 red, okay? So I'm going to imagine I cross off the 3 red. So I'm going to take away 3. How many would be left? The 2 blue. So if I color-coded this, I would say I took away the 3 red, and I have the 2 blue left over. Nice. Of course, we could do it the other way. I could keep the red and instead take away the blue, right? Let's check it out. So I still had 5 to begin with. I'm going to erase this one so I have room. I still had 5 to begin with. But this time, I took away the blue dots. So I'm taking away the 2 blue dots. That would equal how many left? The 3 red. So we can also subtract with our 10 frame. Pretty awesome, huh? All right, you ready for the last one? Okay. This is the number 6. There are 6 dots here. Okay. Let's try to make as many addition and subtraction sentences that we can. Are you ready? What I want you to do right now is you can copy my 10 frame on your piece of paper and try to circle different ways of grouping these dots together. And maybe you can try to write how many addition sentences you can come up with and subtraction. So pause the video and go ahead and try that with a parent or a helper at your home, okay? Now I'm going to try to do it too. You ready? All right. One way I see that I could circle these is I see 2 here and 4 here. So I'm going to write equations for this. So I could write 2 dots plus these 4 equals the 6 dots altogether. And of course, I can then flip-flop these numbers. I can do 4 first, plus these 2 equals 6. Now we're ready for some subtraction though. When you subtract, you always start with the number that's all together. So we know there's 6 dots all together. 6 dots. Now which circle should I take away? I'm going to take away the 2 first. So I'm going to go, if I'm going to take away 2, those 2 dots, I'm going to be left with whichever circle is left, which has 4 dots. So 6, take away these 2, I'm left with 4. Now, of course, I can always flip-flop it. I can start with my 6 and take away the 4, which would leave me with this circle here, which has 2 dots. Nice. Now, I could have made different kinds of circles. I could have done 3 and 3. I could have done 1 and 5. I could have done different types of circles. And you can try all those at home too. I did it this way though, 2 and 4, and of course I could keep going. But I'm going to cut this video short so you can practice by yourself or with a family member or someone to help you, okay? I believe in you. Keep writing equations. Keep trying to make addition and subtraction equations for a challenge, and I believe in you. Have a great day. Bye.